Hello, BC Dubs families. This is Mrs. Crawford coming to you with another weekly update on Monday. Trying to get back in the habit of doing these on Monday each week. Few reminders for you all. I know that last week's was kind of long, so not a whole lot to give to you this week, but Dyslexia Day. So previously, Blooms, I put in there that we were wearing blue. My understanding is that the color for dyslexia is red. And I talked to the kids about this today, and I said, if you wear blue or red or purple, because you're combining the two, if we can show support for our students with dyslexia, it's a good thing. So if your student comes home saying, well, no, it's red instead of blue, that's part of where that came from. Also, coming up on Thursday, your student has map reading, and they also have a science unit test in here with me. This is the only week that, or the only day this week that we will have computers. And I told the kids that based on that information, and then also I had some parents ask about this at open house, about sending home written study materials for tests. So their next test is on Thursday. And I posted some things in Google Classroom. I'll attach a video to this video on what that looks like. But it's some study materials that I've posted in Google Classroom. Something else that I told the kids, kind of preparing them for junior high, is that if they have cell phones or tablets, it's a good idea to go ahead and download the Google Classroom app on their device. Speaking from the perspective of a junior high parent, my son has a Google Classroom class for every class he's in, even his electives. So it's good for your student to get get used to Google Classroom, get very comfortable with it, because it's something that they're going to have to use next year. I'm not really sure about Manville Junior High. I would assume it's the same, but for CAFE students, that's definitely the case. Okay. And I told them, I said, maybe you could read a little bit about science instead of checking your For You page on your TikTok account. Yes, I did tell them that today. So, and I also told them it's not a good idea to cram for things, like to wait to the last minute. So, because there are 4 topics, so there are 4 study guides there in their Google Classroom, I did tell them they should start reading over those things tonight as opposed to waiting till the last minute. Okay, next thing that we are super excited about, Literacy Night. So Literacy Night is coming up on this Thursday from 5:30 to 7, and our theme is reading under the big top. So we have a circus theme here for you on Thursday evening. Something I told the kids, and I'll tell you all the same thing, is please get here early. So we're going to have books, prizes, popcorn, cotton candy. Those things are free, but Kona Ice, food trucks, those things are not free. And typically when we bring food trucks to Sanchez, they're very popular. So it's best to get here early to maybe reduce your wait time. But that is on this coming Thursday at 5:30, from 5:30 to 7. Next thing is there is a student and school holiday coming up, not this week, but next week. The students will be off on Friday the 14th and also Monday the 17th. Teachers will be training on that Friday, and then we're all off on Monday the 17th. But I did want to let you guys know, because before I was teaching and my kids would tell me they don't have school, I'd give them a little side eye. I don't know if you guys are like that. But this orange calendar flyer, just like we had for September, is coming out for October this week. And it has everything on here that's coming up. As you can see, Dyslexia Day. So maybe that's where I got that from. I don't know. But everything on here that's coming up for October is here. So, and the holiday that's coming up is listed there as well. In addition to that, some things coming up. Red Ribbon Week is coming up the week of the 24th, and that's also in our Blooms calendar already, so you'll get reminders of the next thing to wear. And it's also on our orange flyer. And something I told the kids today, the idea is we don't want parents to go out and have to buy things for your student to participate in Red Ribbon Week, okay? One other thing I want to note about Red Ribbon Week is Friday, October 28th. That's also the day of Trunk or Treat. And that is the only day that we are wearing costumes to school. So on the actual day of Halloween, which is Monday, October 31st, we're just asking that students wear Halloween colors, fall colors, or if your student has a Halloween t-shirt that's school appropriate that they want to wear, they can do that. And we're also asking that the costumes be school appropriate. And I tried to get the fifth graders to understand that sometimes when we come in really scary things, it's tough on our pre-K kindergarten kids. And let me be honest, me, I don't do scary movies. So, I told the kids just to make sure that it's school appropriate and it's not something that's too scary. So our schoolmates on the first floor don't get, too scared at school. Okay. I believe that's it. I feel like there was something else. Trunk or treat. There was trunk or treat. So we are still accepting candy donations. I know it seems early, but if you've been to Target, Walmart, H-E-B, the Halloween stuff is out. So if when you're shopping, you can just throw a bag of candy in there for us, we'd really appreciate it because all that comes right back to your student for trunk or treat. Also, if you're interested in hosting a trunk for trunk or treat, please let us know. If you have a small business you'd like to promote, or if Halloween is just your jam and you want to have a trunk, please let us know. And we can get your name up to the front office so they can get you slotted in a spot for trunk or treat on October 28th. So that's all I have for you, I believe. If there are any questions or concerns, as always, please feel free to let us know. Have a good night. Thanks. Bye. Okay, so what you're seeing here is what your student will see when they log into Clever. My understanding is they can probably still log into Google Classroom with the Google Waffle we used last year. But if they don't want to use that, they can log into Clever. There is a link from the Alvin ISD homepage that gets you to Clever. So if they go here to Alvin ISD and then Students, and you'll click Clever Portal right there. And of course, once they log in, they'll see this. So they'll go to Google Classroom, and you're going to see all my classrooms here, but your student sees all their classrooms when they log in. And the study guides are under classwork. If you'll notice, this icon is a little different. This is a material icon as opposed to an assignment icon. So there shouldn't be anything flagging you saying that an assignment hasn't been done. And they click here. And on any of the PDFs, they're going to see this reading material, which is directly from the textbooks that we keep here in class. Now, I know this seems like a lot of reading, but your student, if they've been here every day, they've already read all of this stuff for all 4 topics. So I told the kids, it's best not to cram, that they should really start reading this information tonight if they'd like to review so that they'll be prepared for Thursday. But again, if you all have any questions, please let us know. And thank you for your time and attention. Have a good night. Okay, so I haven't told the kids this yet. So as parents, you all are the first to know. I may have mentioned it, but it's been a couple of weeks. So they probably forgot. I wanted to give a password at the end of the video so that if your student comes to class and tells me the password when they enter the door, then I will give them a navigator ticket that they can redeem for other prizes downstairs. So, well, thank you for watching the video to the end, first of all. And the password for this week is interdependency. Interdependency. So that's one of the topics that we're learning about in science. So interdependency is the password for this week. Again, thanks for watching, and I'll see y'all next week. Bye.